Um, Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Brinetta, and I am the founder of Be Well Today Wellness Coaching. And I'm also here with my co-worker today, Ms. Robin Allen, who is the owner of Necessary Nutrition. She is a professional nutritionist. And we're here today to talk about health and wellness and the need for and the beauty of a wellness community that can help us do some things to get well. And so I want to thank you guys for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about a wonderful program that we've come to love called Shred10. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already put my slide up here. So Shred10 is strategies to shred the foods and the habits that are not serving you and focus on flooding your body with whole nutrition. That's the purpose of the shred. Now, all of you that have ever heard about the shred, you know that a lot of times when we first tell you about it, it's like 10 pounds. And of course, there are some people who can testify that if you do the shred program, you can lose 10 pounds and even more. But the focus of the shred isn't just about weight loss. The focus of our shred is to really build a new level of wellness in our bodies. So we really call it the jumpstart to wellness. The truth is there are two startling trends going on in our world. And Robin, you should help me with those trends.
You want me to help you with those trends?
Yes.
Okay. The two startling trends are that, and there's actually more than two, but the two we're going to talk about is one of them is that our environment is full with toxins. And you can't do anything about that. You have to breathe because there's chemicals and plants and planes flying through the air and all of those things. You can't stop that. And when those chemicals get into our bodies, they wreak havoc on our cells. The second startling trend is that our nutrition is really void of nutrition, that since the soil is depleted from the nutrients and we've modified the food in such a way that the food that you're eating, even when you are eating fruits and vegetables and you believe that that's what your body needs, it doesn't have the impact that, I'm sorry guys, I gotta close my door. It doesn't have the impact that our bodies need because glad we're live and we're flexible. I have to close the door. That the nutrition doesn't have all of the nutrients in it because of the way that it's grown. And one of the things that is I want you all to understand is when produce is picked and put into the stores, Albertsons and Bonds and Stater Brothers and Trader Joe's or wherever you go to get your produce, it's picked before it's all the way ripened so it can sit in the store and ripen. And that actually takes from the powerful or the impact of that food. So all of those things put together is leading us down a path where, and I believe you all know this, we have more cancer, autoimmunes, allergies, asthma, heart disease, diabetes. All of these things have a lot to do with what we can't control in the environment and in our poor food supply. It's no bueno. All right.
No bueno.
No bueno.
And it really creates the perfect scenario where your body really takes a toll, or it takes a toll on your body to the point where you guys all know this. You've got these headaches, and no matter what you do, you can't get rid of them. You drink all the caffeine you can get in your body, but you are still tired. You are still worn out, and it's all cycling back to the fact that our bodies do not have the nutrition that they need. So one of the things that we look for is a way to address that. And our wonderful Juice Plus company has provided a wonderful response to this. Now, I think the third thing that I would mention is we are all addicted to the convenience issue here, whether it's a microwavable, dinner or a drive-through that we like to go through. We continue to put the kinds of things in our bodies that just keep us sick and keep us overweight. Like, have you noticed how you do everything that you remember doing that used to work to lose weight and it doesn't work? And it's partly because the stuff that we are eating that we're trying to use as food just isn't working. So Here, henceforth, the Shred 10 program, and here's how it works. Why do we call it Shred 10? Because there are 10 days where we make 10 lifestyle adjustments so that we can build our level of health and wellness in our bodies. So for 10 days, oh my goodness, we eliminate these things. We get rid of gluten. And most of you, gluten, most people know about the gluten and the effects that gluten has, all of those gastrointestinal issues that you already know about. We eliminate dairy. We eliminate or reduce caffeine. We eliminate alcohol, processed foods, and we eliminate sugar. And I know one or two of those things have already hurt your feelings, but just keep in mind, it's just for 10 days. It's just for 10 days. Come on, tell yourself, I can do anything for 10 days. And then the last thing is we stop eating around 7 o'clock at night. And so those are the first set of guidelines of things that we're pulling out of our diet and out of our life for those 10 days. And then the good news is we're going to put some things in. And one of them is we're going to get some exercise 3 or 4 of those days out of those 10. We're going to drink enough water so that our urine is clear. We're going to really aim high for those 7 to 8 hours of sleep. We're going to get 2 Juice Plus complete shakes every single day. And oh my gosh, if you haven't tasted the shakes, you need to taste the shakes. Oh my goodness. And then last but not least, we're hoping that you will choose to get more of those vegetables, those green leafy vegetables and fruits and berries in your diet. And we have a really easy way to help you do that. One of which is to get the Juice Plus capsules or berries. And we're going to do those things for 10 days. The good news is that if you've ever tried a diet, you know that dieting alone is just, it's just miserable. And at times it's really, really hard. And so the good news is for these 10 days, we're going to do this together. We're going to connect. We have a whole group of people that have done the shred and will continue to do the shred. The Be Well Today group is doing the shred for the entire year. And so you get to jump on every second Monday through the third Wednesday. We are on the shred. So we're doing it. Our shred starts on Monday, July 8th. So you have plenty of time to start getting yourself together, gathering other people around you, helping the people that you know in your home or that you tend to eat with. So get them together and so we can work together to support each other. I've given you these dates. So I want you to mark these dates on your calendar, go to your phone, set some reminders. And between now and then, we're going to have several of these Zoom meetings to help you understand what the shred is about. And look at that last line on this slide. It says, take healthy back. And this is what the shred, to me, at the epicenter, it's a decision where we say, we are not going to stay sick. We're going to do something about it. Amen? Having said that, I know Tammy, girl, Miss Cloud, who is my newest shredder, the newest shredder on our team. And Tammy, why don't you unmute yourself and tell us about your experience with the shred?
My experience is a miracle. I'm beyond blessed. I'm in awe. I feel great. I don't want to stop. I lost 9 pounds in 3 days, so I inboxed Robin, our nutritionist, and I said, am I crazy? I'm glad I took a picture of the scale because me and my husband, because he lost 6 in 3 days and I lost 9 in 3 days. And I said, Robin, is this real? Robin, you there? Yeah. I was like, Robin, am I losing? I did exactly what y'all said, dude. I kind of wish, Dr. Burnett, I kind of wish I did what you said. You said take before and after pictures.
Yes.
But I'm like, for what? Is this just drinking some shake? What I'm gonna take? And I see my little neck, and I got my wedding ring on. We haven't wore our wedding rings in 2 years. And the other day, my husband said, "Baby, give me my ring." I said, "Give your ring." He said, "My our hands have gone down. The inflammation has gone down so much that we put our wedding ring on. We can jump out of bed. I lost 2 dress sizes. he has on his suits and his belly's not sticking out like Santa Claus anymore.
Wow.
Our joints aren't hurting anymore. I could turn over in bed without hurting.
Wow.
And it's like you all said, you flood your body with the correct nutrients. It'll make your body sing. It's singing, it's dancing. I'm walking, I'm not hurting. I'm running up and down the stairs 2 and 3 times. He helped the brothers do something with the church, and he said, I wasn't out of breath. And he's not snoring. He's not on the CPAP machine. His blood sugar numbers are looking good. He's using less insulin. I'm using less blood pressure medication. And I mean,
Poof.
oh,
I mean, you know, it's so interesting because somebody would look at you and swear to you that how could all of that good stuff happen in just 10 days?
and
But
that was just a few days ago. That was just a few days ago.
Just a few days. But the truth is, we are really being poisoned and we are really starving. Our cells are starving. And so it's not just one or the other, but by taking the poison out and putting the nutrition in, I mean, those two together, it's like kerpow. And it's that same, you know, we talked about those two things coming together to create this perfect storm of negativity. And now these same two things are coming together to create this perfect, you know, paradise almost of wellness and health. Tammy, how exciting. Now, you know what you can do is you two can do that picture that they always do at the weddings and get your picture with your wedding ring.
I did. I posted it.
I didn't see that yet, so I'm super excited about that. And
yeah,
then
I posted it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so emotional. Yeah,
I
posted
am
it.
too. I'm ready to just cry, girl. That is
I didn't know.
yes. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you.
No,
And
thank you.
If you could
And
say
I have people on here. I have people on here, and we'll be telling more. I was telling people it's not a sales pitch. This is not a weight loss thing. It would be criminal of us not to tell people, you know, how you feel. So just thank you all for the support. You know, we have a village here, it's a team here. Any questions, comments, or concern? We did what you told us, and this is the result.
Wow, Tammy. Woo! Well, we just can't say enough about that. And our goal here is to share this amazing truth. And that's what we have. We're going to be helping each other. We're going to hold each other accountable. All of you know about the Facebook event page where you will be added. You also know that we have a group texting app that we're asking you to join. And the idea is that we reach out to one another and we support one another. So if you don't have Facebook, don't worry. We've got a group that you can join, that you can text one another. And as I say, Tammy helped us see, you need to take it serious enough to take that before picture, get on that scale, and the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. I love that, Tammy, when you were saying, you know, I had to take a picture of the scale and send it to somebody and say, wait a minute, you guys, I think this is for real. So, and not only are we going to walk you through the process, but there's a lot of material that we're going to give you. I almost apologize for all the stuff that I send shredders. Thanks to Robin and her wonderful creations, we have a 4-week meal plan that you'll have access to as soon as you buy the protein. You're going to get a digital recipe book. And you guys, if you haven't dug in there to just get a couple of things to use during the shred or just in general, you need to go look in there. You'll be a part of that private Facebook accountability and support group. You should and must. When we say must, we're saying, you know, I know time gets away and, you know, days get crazy, but, you know, you're not just in there to get support. You're also in there to give support. People need to feel you there. And then there's that Shred10 success guide that we'll send out to you. Let's go over the meal plan, the menu and meal plan for the shred. So meal 1, which includes your Juice Plus Trio. And Tammy, don't you see how having those capsules made a difference? Did you do the gummies or the capsules? Which one did you do?
Gummies because I have a sweet tooth and I wanted something sweet.
Girl, same as my husband, I continue to have to hide the gummies. It's just amazing to me. And if we have the bag with us, we have to go, okay, no more. This is the last. You know?
Yeah.
And did you do the duo or did you do the trio? Did you have the fruits and vegetables or the fruits, vegetables, and the berries? Which version?
I did the fruits, vegetables, but this time coming up July 8th is going to be fruits, vegetables, and berries.
Look at that. And I'm telling you, just amazing. And so what we want to do is we want you to get those in, and then you're going to have your shake. So the shakes come in chocolate and they come in vanilla. You know, I'm not really a chocolate fan. I'm a vanilla girl, but I have to tell you, I added that peanut butter into my chocolate shake this week, and it really worked. Now, I use the powder version. I know Robin's got all those nut butters, and that works real good for her. But I found a powdered version. It's called PB2. It's delicious. I just add that powder into my shake, that chocolate shake, and ooh, I tell you, it's wonderful. So you can do that with at least a cup of veggies if you're still hungry. But can I tell you, am I right, ladies? It's just, the shake is enough. So you're going to do that shake for breakfast, or you could have the 3 egg whites and 1 cup of oatmeal. Uh-oh, my thing went somewhere. Robin, take over for just a second.
Okay, I'll take
my
over.
Wonderful husband.
Yeah, I'll take over. But what I want to say is that the second option where you have egg whites, that is there for 2 reasons. If you don't get your shake in time, which we don't ever want that to happen, then you have an option. Or if you're out somewhere and something, you didn't have your shake or whatever, we want to give you another option. But the primary option is to have your Juice Plus Complete Shake. And remember, you have to have that in order to do the shred. But we wanted to give you another option. And then the snack is there. If you need a little snack, there's a couple of options. And then Brinetta, let me know when you want to take back over.
Oh, I'm ready. Okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me. So we keep that second option there, as you said. Sometimes it depending on where you are, especially those of us that are busy. If you are traveling during the shred one day, you're away from home, you don't have a mixer, you drove off and left your shake somewhere, and it happens, right? But you don't have to end the shred just because you didn't get the shake first thing in the morning. So I love this option, Robin, that's right here. And this is that Shred 10 at a glance that we give you. I wonder if I shook around. Okay, there you go. And then, of course, there's the snack options. So you're going to have a shake for breakfast. You're going to have a snack. You're going to have a shake for lunch, another snack, and then a dinner. And that second snack, that second shake, we really want that to be just the shake itself, no added things in it. So you're just going to mix up that shake, whether with water or almond milk for sure, and then you can do that. And if you need extra ideas about what to eat along with that shake at lunch, feel free to go to that menu that we talked about, that guide, the cookbook. There's that shred cookbook there that will help you. So you're at lunchtime, you'll do the shake with a big salad or some vegetables. And my husband is a broccoli fan, so he has lots of broccoli. He just loves it. And then in the afternoon, if you're hungry, because guess what? Those of us that have been doing the shred now, we find that when we get those shakes in, our hunger levels just come way down. And so if you need to nibble, there's lots of shred-friendly stuff out there. Just a handful of almonds will do it for you. And then, of course, you're always adding in your water. I like to do a big veggie salad, and I do 5 veggies or more, but you might want that chicken or even another egg, a tuna salad kind of thing can go in there. And then, of course, your water. And then at dinner, you're going to do your chicken breast, your fish, your tofu, or if you're me, the Boca Burger or the crumbles, at least that 1 cup of veggies. And then there's a whole list of healthy carbs. We like the brown rice, we like the quinoa, we love the yams, and other things out there that you can eat. And then, of course, your water. And you're going to get that in written form so that you can follow along with that. So what do you actually need to participate in the shred? I know there's lots of people out there, your friends, that you're going to say, they're going to say to you, well, I already have a protein powder or something else that I use. Can that be a part? Can I just use that and be a part of the shred? The answer to that is absolutely not. The shred is the shred. Now, if they want to do that, that's their journey, but that's not the shred. Okay, but so you got to have that complete. You got to get your complete. We highly recommend that you get the Juice Plus fruits, veggies, and berries. And here's what I've been learning over these last couple of months in the shred, that those people who have the trio along with the complete, they're the ones that are really, I mean, their health benefits are just, they're coming back having lost more weight in that. The last thing you need is just a real commitment. And that's why we're talking about July shred today. Yes, it's 2 weeks away, but guess what? Those 2 weeks are going to fly by. And the biggest part of this, I think, is just agreeing that you're going to do it, right? So the complete shake, it's much more than a protein shake. And that's why we say you need it. It provides the balance, whole food, those macronutrients that your body is hungry for, and it's designed to get you through even the most challenging days. And trust me, once we get those shakes in, we feel so good. I mean, I can look at my Lays and continue to go on. I can wave at the Lays and keep going. I always see the Lays, but I don't have to eat them when I'm on my shake and on the shred. We do want you to know that children can receive the Juice Plus free. Juice Plus is a company that believes in wellness. They support wellness. And so if you or any adult in your community will purchase that Juice Plus, then the capsules, any child around you can receive that until they graduate from college. I mean, it's just wonderful. And we ask that you, if you participate in that you make at least a 1-year commitment to serve that child by you staying on it and allowing them to be a part of it. All right, so there are a few things to expect.
Let me just chime in. There's a question of Consuelo raised her hand, and I just want to acknowledge her. At the end, Consuelo, we will open it up for questions. I just wanted to acknowledge that her hand was raised.
Hi, Consuelo. I didn't even know you were on the call. I can't see you in my version, so I'm glad you're here. So now, what are some things to? Oh, go ahead.
I'm done. I just wanted to let her know that.
Okay, yes.
See her.
We'll ask for questions in just a second, and I'm running a little bit over, but you guys bear with me because it's my first time, but I'm going to move faster. So, what are some things to expect from taking the Juice Plus? Of course, we expect to feel good, and we expect to get more energy and lose some weight. I want you to also know that Juice Plus, taking the shred or doing the shred, is also, it can be where you feel some adverse effects. And let me tell you what that might look like. Because when you're cleaning out your body, you can feel this gunk kind of coming out. And I just talked to a friend of mine. I don't know if Melody Thompson is on the call, but we were talking about how it can feel kind of icky. You might have a little headache. You might feel really tired because you're actually kind of doing some cleansing there. And so you might feel some things in there, but don't worry. All of the pieces come together, especially drinking all that water and getting all your sleep during those 10 days will help minimize some of the effects that you might have, the detoxifying effects that putting all this wonderful stuff in might have.
And Melanie is here. She's with Consuelo, and they're together. So she.
Oh, good! Yay! I'm so proud of you guys. So, how to ensure your success? The first thing is make a real commitment. So you're going to put some time into it. You're going to put some money into it. We're giving you everything you need to be successful. So I talk to you about what to do, gathering all of the foods that you know you're going to eat, getting rid of the non-shred friendly foods and things that are in your vicinity, calling all of your stakeholders, everybody that you eat with, and letting them know, hey, for these next 10 days, I'm going to be shredding. I'm on the shred. And so if I get a little antsy or a little, just bear with me. And the other thing is looking at your calendar, really thinking through how you're going to make sure you stay in shred mode for those 10 days. And then you got to know your why. And I know every one of you have something going on in your body and you're saying, listen, these 10 days, it's worth it because I'm tired of my knees hurting. I'm tired of dealing with high sugar and low sugar. I'm tired of the migraines and the headaches and being tired. I'm tired of this extra 10 pounds that's on my body. And then I want you need to ensure or agree that you're going to be accountable and that you're willing to change your surroundings to make this work. So with that being said, I think I'm done with my presentation. And so we're going to open the floor to Robin first so she can say some anchoring things and then we'll answer some questions.
Do me a favor, Brinetta, flip to the next slide because there's a couple more slides that there should be. Go another one again. Go, keep going a little bit. Yes, that's the one I want to stop at.
Oh, okay.
A couple things, and then I definitely will go back to silent mode. But as a nutritionist, I've had my clients on the shred for a while now, and it's the best thing that I've ever been able to offer. Before the shred, I didn't see the results in terms of their health and well-being, and then I do the shred every month, and it is just the most beneficial thing. What's important about the shred is that you don't find an excuse not to do it. You must have your order in by July 1st, but I actually recommend that you get it in as soon as possible to make sure that you have everything, because as soon as you place your order, we're going to make sure that you get everything that you need to prepare. So don't wait to get everything. And I always just say this, what if? There's so many of you all on the call thinking about it and trying to, what if this helps you? And you'll never know unless you do it. And I just recommend that you do that. And what I love about this community is I think we're cool. I think we're fun. We laugh, we cry, we hoo-ha, we do it all. And I love the energy and the positivity and the joy that's surrounded it within the essence of our shred community. So I can't see everybody's face, but if you should just hang out with us. I think we're fun. We're
a good group. We're happy bunch.
We're happy fun. So that's my I quiet
now. Okay, and so then we want to open up the floors. Thanks, Robin. Just the bestest coach ever, I tell you. Juice Plus, when you order it, those of you that may be ordering it for the first time, this company is so committed to wellness that they just make it wonderful. And we know that if you're going to really come to a good level of wellness, it's going to take an investment of both your time and your money. And they're going to send you, when you order, a 4-month supply. And everybody asked me this. I'm so glad I get to tell you that the first thing is when we're shipping things, you guys know people steal packages and things like that. You only have to worry about one time of a shipment. It's not a monthly thing that you have to figure out, when do I have to be home, when is it coming. They send you 4-month supply right up front. The second reason I love it that they do that is because you don't have to worry about missing one dose of your Juice Plus or one shake during the shred because of a mishap in the shipping. You have all that product, it's sitting there, and you can use that every day consistently. The other thing is, you guys, listen, you did not get sick overnight. And so often people want to pop a couple of capsules because of this crazy microwave world, and they want in 3 minutes to feel better. That is not going to happen. You don't even get that from your medical doctor. He tells you, go home and take these pills, and we're going to see what's going to happen. And so we know from research that it takes 90 to 120 days to see a real full turnaround. Even though we tell you 10 days, and we have witnesses that can tell you that you may feel some wonderful results in these 10 days, you might see some wonderful results in 10 days, we know that the real shift in your body is going to happen somewhere around that 90 to 120 day mark. And so that's why we're committed to a 4-month supply. Isn't that wonderful? I love that. Yes, Ms. Robin.
Do me a favor. Go to another slide. Well, let me see one more slide. One more slide again. Well, let me just say this. When you get the actual shake, that's 60 servings. So you're still being billed in a 4-month increment, and that's enough for you to do multiple months of the shred, depending on how you use it. Okay. So the serving for the complete is 60 servings. However you use those 60 packets, but that's what it comes in. And then one more slide, and then I'm done with my. there's no excuse not to do the shred. You can start with the shred for as low as $2.22 a day, up to $6.82, depending on what you get. So at the very least, right, you're just getting the complete, but we know that you see better results and your body is flooded with more produce when you add in the Juice Plus capsules or gummies. That's what we recommend, and you can figure out what level fits you appropriately. But you can start the shred with as low as $2.22 a day. So it is affordable, and it is the most powerful thing that I know. So that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna be quiet. I be quiet.
All right. So again, our shred is gonna start Monday, July 8th. It'll go 10 days all the way to the next Wednesday. And you guys, Wednesday is a shred day. I know sometimes we think that when I wake up on Wednesday, it's over. It's not. You need to shred all the way through Wednesday. So technically that, that Thursday is when things go back to quote unquote normal. We have a wonderful event page that's open now. You can begin to explore and see. This video will be on that page very soon. All the data and input that you need to help invite some of your family and friends, or help them help explain what are you doing, and maybe even build some interest. That's up now, and it's available to you on Facebook. Once the shred starts, only the real shredders will be allowed on that page. So we will kick people out of that page, and only those of us that are, fighting the good fight of shred will be in there. And that page will stay open even beyond the shred, just so that we can continue to post pictures and testimonies and so forth and so on. We will have a closing Zoom on July 18th, Thursday, July 18th. To wrap up this amazing event, where you'll get to talk about all the wonderful stuff that you've experienced through that shred. All right, so that's the end of my presentation, and now we're gonna open the floor. I'm gonna stop maybe sharing my screen here, and I'm going to say, let's hear some questions for those of you that have them.
And also,
look at all the wonderful people on the call! Yay!
Yes. Also, if you are shy and you want to type in your question and you see the chat feature, I will
chat
relay
feature.
it out.
Hi, Consuela.
So, Consuela, did you have a question? Because I think you had a question. You had your hand raised. So, where are you in the world? Can you speak or type? She was there.
Wait.
Let's see.
Oh, I see Melody. Melody.
I know she raised her hand earlier.
Okay. Maybe she was telling us she was here.
Hold on.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Okay, can you see me or can you hear me?
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay, I'm using Melanie's phone right now. My phone was tripping.
Okay, I see Melody's picture.
Oh, okay. Well, this is Consuela. Hi. All right. Quick question. You said something about real shredders. What are real shredders?
Real shredders are the ones who have actually purchased the complete protein from Juice Plus. So earlier in the presentation, I said to you that one of the must-haves to do the shred is the protein. So you have that, Connie. And there are other people that you might talk to about the shred, but they're not ready to buy the protein. That is the one requirement for sure. You can't be a shredder if you're not using the complete.
Okay, so Melanie and I are real shredders then. Okay.
You're real shredders. And Melody actually has the trio. She purchased the capsules, or maybe the gummies. What'd you get, Mel? The gummies or the capsules?
I got the capsules.
Okay, and I'm glad about that, because girl, if you had those gummies, I promise you would just eat them all up, and then
That's why I didn't get them.
There's something I want all the people to know about the shred, is that the Juice Plus community offers the shred, right? There's other shred programs. Ours is the only one that actually gives you the nutrition plan. And that is something that I used to charge my clients for, but I put that in the shred program. So our particular shred is enhanced. What you're getting for what you're giving is far beyond Because again, other shreds, it's just like, you know, here's the guidelines, figure it out. We're giving you all the step-by-step. And think about people that go on diets and have nutrition coaches and how much they pay to do that. All of you all that are shredders, if you have a nutrition question and you are a real shredder, you can inbox me. I will make myself available. We're just here to support you, to get you to where you want to be so you could live your, you know, your best life. I am literally offering my time and energy to support you on that. And you don't pay no extra to do that as long as you get the complete. That's how much I believe in what's going on. So there.
Thank you, Robin. What a gift. That's a gift. And so all of you, those of you that have done the shred with us already, you know the value, you know all the stuff we've sent you. We sent you the Shred 10 guide. We sent you the Shred 10 outline, the quick sheet. We've sent you an actual link to a full cookbook of all sorts of meals and things that you can prepare. And then on top of that, we've shared Robin's meal plans with you to use during those 20 days that you're not shredding. So this is the team